snowing in Northeast Ohio. A little late this morning. Struggling for some damn reason. Having a hard time. Didn't sleep that good last night for some reason. I don't know why. And then I kind of got up late. I didn't get up till like 5 this morning. I don't know why, and I've been having a hard time all morning. I haven't really felt too great. Probably just because it's gloomy, wet, and cold out. I've been trying to get my body loosened up and working out a little bit. What did I do? Oh, here it is. That was kind of loud. I probably can't even hear over that. I'll soon be able to tap into this, my Bluetooth amp over here, and I'll just run my computer stuff off of it, or my music off of that. I usually just use my phone, you know. I can use my phone and hold it right in my hand, but since I use my phone to record this stuff, I can't play music and record at the same time. I don't know why. Maybe it's just too much tax on the phone to do all that, or maybe they do it. I don't know why it won't do it. Probably some computer phone whiz kid probably knows how to do it, and I just don't. So I got my old piece of junk PC back here playing music. You know, I just go on Spotify and listen to my tunes while I work out. It's like I said, I'm gonna get a little $12 device you can get, and you can hook it, plug it into my PC, you know, or my speakers come out, or my headphones, whatever. You know, you have a little headphone thing for my PC, and you got a couple different ways you can plug stuff into it. But I was just going to plug it into a headphone thing and shoot it on over there to the Bluetooth amp, and then I'll get pretty good sound, you know, to exercise and stuff, and I'll be able to record at the same time, so that'll be cool. I got to have my tunes when I practice. Get a little left hand action here. You know, I should have a knife or something in this hand instead of just holding my hand down here. Hold this hand here or here, you know. Like say if I got this on this side, I might want to keep this over here. You know. Or like if I'm striking over there, maybe I want to have this over here. You know. And it's kind of good to, you can practice like that. You know, do your punta strikes, pommel strikes, stick them with the knife, pommel them, hit them in the neck, stick them with the knife again, slash a little bit, mix it up, man. This is a perfect workout in, like this, for me anyhow, you know. I mean, younger, more energetic people, they're gonna, you know, you are better to stand up and do this stuff, right? But who's to say that you shouldn't train sitting like this in a static position where you can't get away from someone? Maybe it's good to, I think it is good to train like this, you know, where you have no route for escape and stuff, and all you can do is use your technique to fend someone off. So your defense and offense are largely going to become the same thing. You know, all your defense ends up being destructions and stuff like that. And then the destructions put you in position to, you know, really put something down hard, bad on somebody. You know, like maybe somebody reaches out, try to push you back or something, and you go like this to get them off you, and you hit their bone or something in their arm or something, and you knock them off. But then as you knock that arm off, maybe you crack them right here with this, and that'll put somebody down. And if it don't, the second and third one, you know, either there or in the neck will. So, you know, that's a good way to think to train. You know, you can't. I can't go nowhere. Boom! Someone's like reaching out, trying to do something to me or trying to hurt me in some way, and I go like this. I cover up and I crack him. You know, crack him in the arm or something as he's reaching out to grab me. Then I hit him in the temple. You know, bap, hit him whap right up here. Then the next shot, I hit him in the neck. You know. But there's other stuff you can do too, man. You can crack them in the arm there. Oh, just go right on the bony part. Oh my God, does that hurt, man? And then you can break their arm with the stick, or use it as an arm bar, or you know, kind of reverse it, get on top of them, beat them with the stick some more, or choke them. Stick's the best damn thing there is, man. I think, you know, one of the best. There's always something to stick around. Or something, you know, like a stick, you know, a fucking stick. You know, a piece of metal or something, or fucking crowbar, or, you know, whatever, man. Same damn thing. Cane. And your, whatever your pocket knife is you carry. You know, you can do all your hard exercises and cardio, and hopefully I can kick it up a notch as I heal up, man. Because I'm getting fucking fat, man. I was 230 when I weighed myself this morning. I'm like, ugh. And the damn holidays are coming. Man, this sucks. Especially, you know, before I was sick, man. Before I started having problems where, you know, I couldn't, you know, I had to go to the hospital and stuff because it got beyond my, you know, regular medicines control and stuff, and things had to change. And the doctors had to figure out what was going on, you know, get me stabilized. And, you know, for a long time I couldn't exercise, you know, so I just lay around, you know, and get fat. That's what happens, you know. Yeah, it's partly my fault too, because I laid around and let myself get bummed out and ate Oreo cookies. That definitely never helps. But, you know, I was pretty bummed out though, and then eating a couple cookies and shit did make me feel better. It's just, normally when I have like a little sweets or something, you know, I don't eat too damn many of them, and then I go exercise. You know, if I had a couple, like say I had a glass of milk and a couple cookies, and get done 20 minutes later, man, that means, man, I'm out there fucking throwing 400 kicks or something, you know, to wear them cookies off. But when my heart got in that condition, you know, I couldn't go out and do that. You know, so what happened? So I eat the damn cookies, and now I don't do the 400 damn kicks. Cause that's what, you know, you eat a plate full of cookies and a glass of milk. That's what it takes, about 400 or 500 kicks. You know, and you do that, man. Okay, cookies are cool. You can have them. You know, if you don't have them, do the 400 or 500 kicks instead of having the cookies. You're better off, I think. You know, because then, I mean, it's still good to do the kicks. But, you know, when you eat something like that, man, you got to burn it off, man. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Who knows? I can't talk. It's hard to talk, think, do all this shit. My brain's on fucking overload, man. And try to do good technique, which I'm not doing. Oh well. Put some cuts across the eyes there. Woo. Oh, that'd be bad. Whack, whack. Oh, that'd be horrible. You get whacked in the head, then you get cut across your damn eyes. Oh my God. Boink, boink. Oh God, that'd be terrible. Oh shit. These arts certainly are terrible. I certainly wouldn't want to have them used on me. This is good to do to stretch. You know, just do this. And stab, stretch, I'm going a little further than probably what I'd really do it for real. You know, if I was really using this technique to defend myself, I'd probably just go real quick with it and get back. Boop, boop. You know, one of them type actions. But I can take it and use it for practice and stretch out my arm as far as it'll go. I'll try to get in the camera a little bit, go like that, and go like that, you know, and stretch my back a little. That's good. God, that feels good. Then I can do something like this, like take it back like this real far. Like say I have my stick in here protecting me, and then I whoop, do something like that. I can do it slow too. Do it slow for a stretch. I stretch out real good. I gotta watch because I got that stupid wire here. And when I have done stuff like this, I stretch right back. I'm like, oh shit, I'm not healed. Be careful, you know. So I don't do that with this arm. I found out that hard way not to do it. But I can stretch like this back and then go out like this. Ah, that feels good, man. Stretch that damn arm. Jazzercise for psychos, man. Hell yeah. Slash. Poke, poke, stab, poke, stab, poke. Oh, man. No, you don't want to mess with this Santa. You better not be naughty. That's crazy. This Santa Claus has got a stick and a knife. Whack. Don't hit the phone. See, I put the stick, and I set up my phone. I put my phone just like about 3-4 inches out of reach. I can touch the phone, but I have to lean forward. But as long as I'm like normal, like my back kind of straight, I'm not going to hit the phone. I'd have to actually do one of these to hit it. So far I haven't hit it. Famous last words, watch the thing go flying across the damn room. Burst into flames. Oh, fuck. Not again. Hasn't happened yet. Hopefully not. Because this sucks. I had one of these fucking burst into flames on me. I don't know what the hell I did to it. I dropped it, I think. And I think it hit. I didn't have it in a case. And I was up on like a ladder. And it cracked the screen real bad. And it was still kind of functional. I could use it and stuff. So I'm like, all right, well, I'll just use it till I get another one. And I'll be damned, man. I'm sitting there, sitting at my little table looking at that thing and shit. And pushing on it, crap, and it fucking burst into flames. I'm like, holy fuck! I'm throwing the damn thing out the damn window and shit, man. I'm like, damn, I'm gonna catch the house on fire. So, I tell you what, they're dangerous. There's a lot of power in them batteries, man. I never really knew that about them. Then, and then you hear all the stuff in the news about them, these cars and different stuff bursting into flames. I think they need to work on the batteries a little bit. I mean, they're definitely cool. I love this stuff. Some aspects about it I like. Some things I don't. Just being able to have my music like this and being able to record this and maybe somebody might benefit. Like to do this kind of exercise like this, and maybe they're going through some kind of problems where their physicality they're limited in what they can do. So maybe just sitting down like this and doing something like this is good exercise. I think it is. I mean, that's kind of fake how I'm doing my techniques, but Because, you're not going to, leave yourself wide open and crap like this when you do stuff. But if I practice like this is good cardio. I'm getting a good stretch. My back's getting some workout. I can cut like this. I need to get better cameras and show these, I do all kinds of weird angles, and it's hard to really capture it on with just one camera. And it'd be hard to teach the stuff I've learned, man. Some of it would be really easy. Some things would be hard to teach. I've tried to talk to like other martial artists about stuff that I've thought about, and a lot of them, it's hard for me to convey to them what I'm talking about, because a lot of them don't put the effort that I do in the training, and they're all great. They're really good. I just work at it all the time because I'm fucking crazy or obsessive, and I like to train a lot, so play guitar a lot too. Gives me something to do, gives me something to work on, and then, trying to stay fit and not turn into an old fat ass man that can't fucking walk around or do nothing. Fuck that, man. If I do this every day, I'll be all right. Like I said, I get my electric bike when the weather gets nice. I'll start getting out on that instead of riding my dirt bike, because I'm getting too old to be riding my dirt bike, because I can hurt myself, because I'm on all them blood thinners and shit. And you crash dirt bikes, man. That's it. You crash them. That's part of riding them. And it's fucking fun. You crash them and you don't get hurt. Well, you get banged up. You get bounced around, and it don't feel real good crashing one. But if you know how to handle yourself and how to fall and shit, you don't get hurt that bad. But since, I'm on blood thinners and crap, I can't be doing that shit. Because if I fell and got slammed real hard, I might get bruised real bad. I might not realize the extent of my injuries, and I can bleed to death internally. Or get knocked to get a real bad bruise, I could get a clot or something from it, too. So those things, the doctors talked to me about that stuff, because I talked to about it. I said, look, man, I'm a knucklehead dumbass. I can't fucking not bang myself up just because I do, shit happens, man. You do things, shit happens. You work and you do stuff, anything can happen. So, some things I'm going to have to change. Like I said, though, I still enjoy, kind of riding a dirt bike. I'll get one of those little electric bikes. And I got a mountain bike. I like riding it already. And I figure, shit, man, I'll just get one of those motors I'll put on that. And if I can, I'll get the motor that's got the, that you put in the mid-drive. That's what I'd like to have. That way you can use all the gears and stuff, man. And that's kind of cool. So I might do that. That way I can go out, pedal my bike, but if it gets too hard for me, I'll have that electric motor to help me. And it's something I get to build and put together, so that's kind of fun. So I like building shit, putting shit together, whatever, figuring shit out. It's always fun. And I ain't gonna fucking ride in the frickin' Akron to go do my, doctor's appointment or nothing on it. But if I want to ride up the fucking road here to go see one of my buddies that live in the neighborhood here, go down to the park here and work out, go down and swing some sticks with people or whatever, man. Once the weather gets nice, man, hit me up, man. I'll come down there and swing sticks for you. You want some coaching? whatever. You want some coaching and learn how to kickbox or something, man. You know, like 25 bucks, 25 bucks for an hour, maybe 35. I don't know. I'll figure that out. Make it cheap, so it don't cost nobody much. You know, very much. Because I know people don't got a lot of money, but I need a little bit of money too. Everyone does. Why not? You know, 25 bucks, 25, 35 bucks an hour, man. That's pretty damn good for, you know, a dude that's got freaking damn near 50 years experience in martial arts training, man. Dude, there's dudes that got schools and stuff all around here that don't got nowhere near my experience. No, not even near. Nothing even close to how long. I've been doing martial arts since I was a little boy. And they probably will charge you, you know, somewhere between $65 to $85 an hour for, you know, personal training like that. And I'm gonna do it for like 25, 35 probably is where I'll do what I'll do it for. You know, weapons, kicking and punching. You know, and all geared towards, you know, more towards self-defense. But you know, if there's dudes that are interested and want to do MMA, I really can't do a whole lot with them, other than, you know, coach them. I think I could coach someone to become a pretty good MMA fighter, because I know how to kick good, I know how to grapple pretty good, and I think I'd be a good overall strategist and tactician. But, you know, I also have to have the help of other coaches. I need different people to actually grapple with the person. I couldn't do that stuff, you know. But I could do something. I can coach staying on the outside and watch stuff and, you know, change stuff that needs to be changed, capitalize on things that are already good, and just, you know, maybe add a different way of thinking to overall training. Maybe I think differently a little, you know, to beat different people, to beat them in ways that I never even fucking seen coming, man. You let me watch somebody fight enough fights, I'll figure out how to get them. I will, man. I'm a hunter, man. I'll figure out how. I look at them like when you're trying to train someone, you're trying to catch a beast or something, catch an animal, beat the animal, you know. Yeah, any animal can be beat. You know, including man. Well, just animals too. And, you know, and everyone's, you watch them, you learn their habits, you learn what they do, you learn how they fight. And you learn to correct that shit in yourself, man. You know, you can't let ego get in the way of your self-improvement. You know, and it is good to have someone from the outside, you know, look at what you're doing and give you suggestions to how you can improve it. You know, I mean, I always listen to people's advice if I think the person's worthwhile. A lot of people are just assholes and they just want to cut you down. And them type people you just ignore. But if it's someone you trust, yeah, you listen to them. You know, because they're trying to give you good advice to help you. I should have that knife in my hand, shouldn't I? I'll put it like this right here. You know, if something gets in or something, someone tries to get me there, at least my neck didn't get it. You know, and I've been keeping this on this side mostly, so I probably pretty much got that protected. But like I said, like if I bring it over on this side, I might bring that over here. You know, and then I always got this in close. You know, all that's good stuff. All that fun knife stuff. These are good just to do these over and over to start as a warm up. Caveman! Cowabunga, motherfucker! Crack you in the noggin! Good old caveman technique. Been working for millions of years. Woo! I'm getting a good workout in my feet too. Stretch all over my body down. Whoa. Stretch, go forward. Right. I use this. This is my cane. I've been using this to help me get up. I'll end up using this more and more in my exercises. Like say, like I'm sitting here kneeling, I can do this. Take in a breath. Come up. And do that.
Time is of the essence with COVID-19.
Stay there for a second. Put your foot back. Take in a breath. And exhale. Alright, get comfy. Relax. Inhale. And then come up again. Put your foot down. Relax. Exhale. Now take it, inhale. Now bring your leg behind you. Lower down as you exhale. As a matter of fact, you can just do this. Inhale as you come up. Kind of do that. Inhale as you come up. Hold it for a second. You know, allow your breath to catch up. Now let your breath out as you go down. You gotta inhale in. Now you're back down. Now inhale. Take in a breath. Let it out. Inhale on your way up. Inhale, release your breath. And release your breath on the way down. That's a good exercise right there. It's simple. You know, if you got like a little box or something that's sturdy, you can also sit like this and you can come up. Hold on to that box or something that's stable, and you can practice doing that. You know, and you know, just slowly do it. Take it easy, and that's good exercise because that'll keep your legs strong. If you do things like that, if you practice getting up and down, and I do it from the ground. You know, because I'm hoping that'll keep me strong. You know, I try not to sit in chairs a whole lot. I sit on my mats. These are judo mats. I largely sleep on them. I do sleep on them. I've been sleeping on them for years because I'd work out and I'd fall asleep. And I'm like, you know, my back feels better after sleeping on this than in my bed. You know, my bed hurt. My back made my back hurt. So, you know, I'd work out and meditate and get tired out, and I'd fall asleep on these mats, and I'd wake up and I feel good. So I just started sleeping on them. You know, it's kind of like my bed and judo mats ended up kind of being the same damn thing. And I just throw my sleeping bag on top of them, and I'm cool. I've done that for years, man. I used to go to different dojos and stuff, and just take a sleeping bag and a little bag and go train for a weekend with some dudes or something, you know. Sometimes I'd only go once and train. Other times I'd go back and forth and train with other dudes. If I like what they were teaching, you know. I studied all kinds of different forms of jiu-jitsu and kempo and, mixed different, kind of like mixed. I'm kind of like into the, for a long time, I was into like the mixture of Aikido, Kempo, or like a karate type martial art, Kempo, and Jiu-Jitsu, and I was into all those. But I was also into like Wing Chun and Filipino martial arts and kick, as much as I could get into, and it's back then, there's wasn't schools that have all that. Now there is. Back when I'm, growing up and shit, you had to go find all that stuff and find people that like doing it, and there was never really anybody around that really wanted to train in the kind of way I want, do things I want to learn. So I want to learn combatives, but at the same time, I want to be physical and stay in shape and do stuff that's kind of sport related, and it was hard to find that. But now it's finally people wised up to it, and they know what's up, man. Physical fitness plus combatives, and the physical fitness and sparring, the sport martial arts, at the sporting aspect of martial arts, it's important. You should do it as much as you can, I think. It's just as important as practicing drills and forms and having good form and that. Just as important. They're both important. I don't think sparring is more important than forms. I practice forms all the time. When I'm by myself, what am I supposed to do? So you practice forms. You practice forms and drills, practice swinging the stick, practice your techniques, practice them in different combinations. But then when you got someone to practice with, you can practice, still practicing forms, because you're doing like 1, 2, and 3 step sparring. All right, you get pretty good at that. Now you can add a limited sparring, like maybe where you only strike the arm. That's the only thing you're allowed to attack on each other. And that's for safety, and that's so people kind of learn how to spar, so they don't just try to kill each other, because that's what happens with beginners, is they just try to kill each other. That's not how you spar, man. That's how you end up going to the hospital and getting hurt and end up not being in martial arts for very long. And that's how you also, people that don't want to be hurt, get chased away from it. That's not a good way to train, man. And sparring's important, but you can't be so brutal with your sparring partners that you're breaking them. That's not the way, man. At all. I don't think. I like to spar kind of gently myself. I don't want to get, racked up and hurt and stuff. But, if someone's too rough with me, I definitely knock the fucking shit out of a couple kids. I had a young jiu-jitsu guy that was real good. He got rough with me. He was just really disrespectful with me. He got too rough with me. He tried to throw me in a manner that I would have been injured. And I said, the hell with that. And I pulled an old man throw on him. Something he never ever seen coming. I reversed it. I landed on top of him. He was twisted and fucked up when he fell, and he ended up hurting his back and hips. But and I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, bud." But he, I knew he was trying to hurt me, so I just reversed the technique and landed on him. And I made it look, that I did, I wasn't trying to hurt him, but I'm like, "Hey, man, don't try to hurt me," because he was trying to hurt me. He was trying to make my head bounce. We were doing like an Asotogori technique, a sweeping technique, where you pull someone and you get put their feet out from under him. Well, he was doing that on me, and we were just doing one-step sparring type stuff, so it wasn't like it was like free sparring. And he did that to me, and he grabbed me, and he pushed my head way back to where I couldn't fall. You know, where I wouldn't just sit down and fall on my back, but my whole head would have hit the mats like that. My head would have hit first. And this is a young black belt. He should know better by that time than to do that. So I just countered it. I'm not letting my head hit the ground, you know. Boom, I turned and I think it was like a Makakomi type variation. It was a variation, you know. Everything like that is. And whenever you do anything, it ends up being variation. It's not like you're pulling off the perfect fucking, you know, classic technique, you know, that looks cool. No, they're variations, man. So I did something like that, and I ended up on top of him when we fell. You know, when you start off doing like judo when you're like 10 years old, all right, maybe even younger, and that's all how you live for that shit. That rolling around and getting thrown down and crap like that. And then when you're an old man and some kid tries to hurt you and stuff, it's like, dude, you realize I've been doing this like 2 or 3 decades before you were born, you know? And I was a little boy, bounced around and did all this stuff too, you know? I don't know why that dude tried to do that, but he didn't like me or something, you know, because, you know, they're like, it's like a lot of places, some places you go to, and a lot of the clientele are more like white collar, expert, you know, they think they're better than everyone type people. And I'm kind of a boisterous, loudmouth, blue collar construction worker, redneck guy that has lots of martial arts experience. So I guess this young man didn't like me or something for that. They found me to thought I was rude or something. I don't know. Whatever. There's no reason to fucking try to hurt an older man on the mats like that because, you know, you think you're better than them and you're a better class or something, you know. And that kid probably learned a lesson there that day. He'll probably remember it for the rest of his life too, because it wasn't fucking cool trying to throw someone like that when you're doing it a simple technique like that, you know, because that you can't break fall from it. It is a combative. It's perfectly fine, you know, you do something like that on the street to somebody, but you don't do it to your training buddies because you'll hurt them and you won't have no training buddies. I assume that's what the guy was trying to do to me because he didn't like me coming to his dojo. But I don't roll that way. I'm not that type of person. I just counter it. If you try to hurt me, I just counter it. I fuck up your plans. If you're a good guy and I feel everything's good, I'll cooperate and go right with your technique. But you try to hurt me, it ain't gonna happen. You know? That's the kind of martial arts you need to have too, man. It is. You know, you gotta be a good dude and be friendly with people and shit. But you still, you know, you're kind of a monster. You're gonna kick their ass if you got to. You know? Because martial arts that can't kick nobody's ass, what fucking good are they? You know, even an old guy like me that's done more, you know, I'm not strong and powerful as I once was, of course, but I can still kick somebody's ass. I can still protect myself. And, you know, hopefully there'll be someone there to help me out, but I can survive, you know, until at least hopefully the younger dudes or something will come help an old dude out if something goes down, but, you know. Oh, crap. Well, hell, I almost got 40 minutes of full blabbering on about martial arts and exercise and crap. I ended up talking more on exercise. But I'm going to call this one short and end it up here and try to get it uploaded. Peace, Northeast Ohio. Y'all be careful out there and stay aware and be on guard and protect yourself and your family. Peace.